Today we have another Catholic book sorting adventure for you. It's been a long time, I think almost 8 or 9 months since we went through one of these bins of donated books that come through our Catholic library. So today's the day we're diving into bin number 13.
So one of our goals for 2025 is to declutter 2025 items. And this bin has been in our house for a very long time. So anything we don't keep in here is definitely going towards that goal.
So we're going to look through the bin to decide which books our Catholic library at church wants to keep, which to sell, and which to donate. So let's take a look. It's really full, hooray. Books, we meet again. Right on top, we have The Sinner's Guide by Venerable Louis of Granada. So I don't know anything about this book. Could be good Lenten reading. We'll see.
Another one right on the top is The American Saint, The Life of Elizabeth Seton.
That could be good.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
This one was an advanced reading copy.
Okay.
And someone got rid of it.
Someone donated. We'll see if the library wants to keep that one. That could be a good resource. Okay, next there is a rubber banded pile. I don't know, sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. Okay, it is all about 33 days to morning glory. That's the Marian devotion. This is the book, which we have, but there's evidently a DVD that goes with it. I did not know about that.
And a bigger book.
Is that a workbook?
The Retreat Companion. So yes, it's a workbook.
I didn't even know that existed. Okay.
Untouched.
And then just for fun, I'm going to throw in another book by Father Michael Gately, Divine Mercy, the greatest story, second greatest story ever told. This is also a guidebook for a small group discussion. So I guess if you do it as a Bible study, that could be good. So here you go.
Then we have the Catholic Social Science Review.
The what?
Volume 17 from 2012.
Oh.
Put out by the Society of Catholic Social Scientists.
Okay, if you're a Catholic social scientist out there and you know anything about this series, I've never heard of it before.
It's technical. I'm not going to be reading this one for fun. No offense to the social scientists. But
okay, well, that was an unusual donation, but we never know what we'll get. Okay, here's one that looks good, though. The Art of the Popes from the Vatican Collection. That could be really good. It's very heavy, like a coffee table book. Oh, here's one of the beautiful illustrations.
I'm sure there's other.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Oh,
there we go.
Oh, but it's in black and white.
All of them?
All of them?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, here. Oh, okay. No,
Just different art.
Yeah, there we go.
And then just because Gulliver's Travels.
Because why not?
Throw him in
Just
here.
throw him in there. You never know. He might have been Catholic. We don't know.
It's a cute copy, though. I have to say.
It's got really cool end pages. Yeah. But if Gulliver is not exciting enough for you, here we have The Tale of the Antichrist. Now, I don't know, by Vladimir Solovev. I'm not sure who's reading this. Somebody didn't like it and donated it. In 1900, Russia's greatest mystic, theologian, philosopher, Vladimir, gave a chillingly accurate look into a future no one then envisioned. So these were predictions that were supposed to take place in the 20th century. It would be interesting to read this. Oh, the arrival of the Antichrist, but I guess he's late. It's fine.
Know.
You know, when you're the Antichrist, you're busy. The church probably isn't going to keep this one.
Sorry, Vladimir. I have this tiny Christ in the Gospel by Father Frey, arranged by Father Frey.
Some sort of vintage daily devotional in compact form.
I don't know exactly what's going on here, but it could be good.
Could be. This one looks really interesting. Today we became engaged by Diane Ahern. So I recognize the author. She does write children's books. Okay, I guess this is all about when the day you got engaged. I don't know. Is that a thing that you keep a... Oh, here, our story.
Oh, so it's like for your kids.
So,
I guess.
oh yeah, you could share it with your kids.
Gotcha.
That must be what it is. Well, I'm sorry, Kate. I never filled out one of these for you. And
I feel like a pregnancy book is more common than an engagement book.
oh, here's the section: promises to each other. So, if you didn't have children, who would really want this? I don't know. Okay, something to think about.
It's a resource.
It's a resource. Okay.
There's this thing.
Oh, looks like it's seen better days. We get a lot of that.
Cretan 1939. I think it was for a graduation.
Oh, like a program for a graduation.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. So next is the Illustrated Catechism. That is just saying 1970s to me. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Yes, the color palette, the illustrations. It seems like everything from the 70s has to have two, like, fists or hands in it. I don't know. Let me see. It's 1980, so I was close. It is kind of cool, though. It does have some neat illustrations. Kind of have to read it and see.
A lot of the Liturgy of the Hours.
March 2024.
November 23, February 24, April 24, and December 23.
And they look brand new. Oh, this one's got some damage, but all right. So I'm curious if you're out there watching. It's from Word on Fire, Bishop Barron. Are people actually reading these and using them? Because we get an awful lot of these donated in like new condition to the library. So I'm wondering, are people just intimidated by this that feel like we're in over our head? Is this dated and no one's going to want it in a year? I don't know. So if you have any thoughts about that, let us know in the comments. But we could sell you one cheap. So this looks like a DVD. A whole set of What Makes Us Catholic DVDs by Thomas Groom. So I am not familiar with Thomas Groom. No idea who he is. He's a professor of theology and religious education at Boston College. So he's a new one.
Yep, and he will stare into your soul.
He looks like he's a friendly fellow, but if you know anything about him, are these good? I don't know. Just let us know in the comments.
Nervousness, temperament, and the soul.
Okay, that's an intriguing title.
Okay.
It's one of those mystery books that we get from time to time that we spend way too much time researching. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's tedious.
Temperament, so it's like the old temperaments, like the melancholic man, the choleric man. I'm very confused.
You know that book, The Temperament That God Gave You? Well, this was before that, it looks like.
I don't know.
Okay. So if you don't agree with your temperament from that book, you can give this one a whirl.
I'm not sure what he's going after here, but does it pay to be good? Yes, it does.
Is that what it says here?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Okay, more Liturgy of the Hours. I don't know what we'll do with them all. There's a lot of them.
Join the stack.
Okay, well, here's another book about the popes, the Chronicles of the Popes. It's not by a Catholic author or publisher, so then sometimes I always wonder if they're going to be biased against the Catholic faith and, just write down all the bad things about the popes. I don't know. It doesn't look terribly interesting. It's got a lot of small print in it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. This might be a good one to just donate.
And we have the Catholic Bible Dictionary by Scott Hahn.
Oh, wow. By Scott Hahn. Cool. I didn't know he made a dictionary.
He's the general editor on this dictionary.
Oh, wow. That would be really cool to have.
And nice and thick.
So one of the things that we're doing this year is using our extra Catholic calendars to work on a certain project every year. And one of the months is a Catholic word a day. So here we go. This would be a great resource for that.
Doubles as a weapon.
Or a doorstop. Father Benedict Rochelle, Hearing the Original Wound, Reflections on the Full Meaning of Salvation. I don't know, the cover picture is enough to kind of... Our journey from the personal hell of sin and alienation toward the paradise of being held in the everlasting arms of God. Okay, so Father Groeschel was a Franciscan. I don't know, I haven't heard of this book before, but it has a very Lenten feel.
New in Plastic from May 2024.
Oh my,
okay,
hours. So if you need a copy, let us know. Unopened. So yeah.
And then next to it was The Apostasy That Wasn't.
Oh, okay.
From Catholic Answers.
From Catholic
Don't
Answers.
rub on the tripod.
Oh.
You gonna come investigate?
We have some expert help. Brother Dismas is here on the scene. He's looking for... hey! He's looking for a copy of the Liturgy of the Hours, and we can help him out. Okay, here's some light reading. Aquinas on Divine Truth, Veritas Divina. Alrighty, so this is one for all the Thomas Aquinas fans out there. It doesn't seem overwhelming just looking through it, so I don't know, I might look into this more. I'm not a, maybe not. I don't know. Thomas Aquinas is like the Bishop Barron of his day. Sometimes it goes, but it's always good to try.
This is My God by Herman Wouk.
Oh, I love Herman Wouk. He wrote The Winds of War and War and Remembrance. Yeah. He was Jewish, or he is Jewish. He's still alive, I think. He must be close to 100 or over.
Is he?
Because he fought in World War II. So, wow.
Oh,
okay, so...
You can check this one out.
Here we have Diogenes Unveiled. Okay, a Paul Mankowski collection. So I think I've heard of this one before, and it's a collection of his essays that he wrote about Catholicism and different things. Yeah, November 2006, Moral Absolutes. Oh, October 19th, 2006, Healthy, Wealthy, and Dead. That sounds...
Okay.
I mean, it gets you curious, right? So...
I don't know. We've got... more from the Social Scientists.
That's not it.
This is volume 18 from 2013.
Okay, is this? Okay, and the Catholic Social Science Review.
Not more.
Yeah, volume 7 right here. I have no idea. Are these Catholic socialists? Probably not. Social scientists.
The social scientists.
There is a difference. But wait, there's more. Here we go. All right, we'll put them all together.
Okay.
We have a full set if someone would like to buy it.
We have The Wisdom of the Saints over here.
That's more our speed.
Red edges.
It looks old, but that's okay.
About different saints.
Maybe it has good quotes in it.
Potentially.
The Sword and the Prophet. The History, Theology, and Impact on the World of Islam. Okay, so probably we're not going to keep a book on Islam in our Catholic library. We have limited shelf space. But this looks like for someone who's interested, this is a nice clean copy, and we're going to pass this on to someone who wants to know.
We have The Hidden Face, a study of Saint Therese of Lisieux.
Oh, a Saint Therese book, hooray. Ooh, it's got a ribbon in it.
It's got a bookmark.
A bookmark, okay.
I guess John Paul II. So, I guess.
A cameo by Pope John Paul II is in the book. Yeah. Okay.
It's a very stiff book.
Maybe it wasn't read. It looks like the binding's a little bit wonky. But it's nice picture of St. Therese up front.
Ignatius Press reprint.
Okay, so it looks like an older book, a reprint. We'll see if the church wants that one back. And for fun, Prince Caspian, a little C.S. Lewis, because, you can never go wrong with this.
Presidio la Bahia, I don't know.
So that could be Spanish or...
I'm not sure if it's actually Spanish.
Italian?
Well, La Bahia is a town in Texas.
Okay. So if you're from that area of Texas, maybe you know about this book. We don't know.
There's an entire map
That's a cool feature, though.
Of something.
So when a book comes with a map or a chart, that's kind of fun.
Well, it's a very in-depth history of the Bahia, Texas.
We salute you, Texas.
All right.
Okay, so this book is just looking up at me. I don't even want to guess what this is about. It's called Supernatural Family Planning. Okay.
Are you sure it's not supernatural?
I don't know. Is that different from just regular natural family planning? Okay, so from reading the back, this lady has her own thoughts on everything.
On
natural
family.
family planning, not good enough for her.
Anne has her own thoughts. Okay, so we have Francis, Brother of the Universe, his complete life's story.
How cool is that?
It's from the
vintage comic book.
Marvel Comics group.
Wouldn't it be cool if it was like the first Superman action comic #1? Maybe Francis comic #1 worth $500,000? Probably not in this condition, but that's really cool. I don't know.
Very fragile.
I don't know who we would give that to. Can't live in the library. It wouldn't last. It cost 75 cents. Oh my goodness. Now here's a book that I could really get into. The Proverbs Explained by Father Mitch Pacwa. That's EWTN. Sounds good. Sounds like fairly tame, I guess, compared to Supernatural Family Planning. I don't know. So there we go. All right, here's a really nice looking copy of Jesus of Nazareth by Pope Benedict XVI. Okay, one of our viewers was looking for a copy of this recently. So if that was you, leave us a comment down below. We might have...
Ignore him.
In the background, Brother Dismas is playing with a ping pong ball. So if you hear a lot of noise, there you go. He got bored reading, the other thing. So he took up it's time for some exercise.
Marriage. The magazine of Catholic family living. The
magazine?
The May edition from 62.
Oh my goodness. Let me see what this is. Oh, it's the bulletin, the Bells of St. Mary's Assumption Church. Oh, how fun. It has all the old-timey advertising. Wow. Oh, and the bulletin. Okay, so that's interesting. The advertising is on the outside, but then the bulletin is like this. So please hand in your farewell gift for Father Patrick today in the collection basket. Use this special envelope in your seat. Some things never change. Oh, and the bands of marriage are posted in here. Timothy and Belinda and John and Ellen are getting married soon, just so you know. The mass intentions. Some things never change.
The ushers, the readers.
CCD classes, back when it was called CCD, now we call it, at least at our church, Christian Formation.
And the chicken dinner.
Oh, and the fall bingo party. Sign me up.
The pre-Cana course.
That's so cool. Like a really glimpse of the past.
Don't expect your neighbor to be better than your neighbor's neighbor. The newsletter.
Oh, okay. So that would be like you. Your neighbor's neighbor is you. Oh, that's deep. Okay, some of the articles in here are interesting. Feelings of failure, marriage problems, the motherhood wilderness, and how to cut those dental bills. I don't think they make magazines like this, just on Catholic marriage. But here you go, how to cut those dental bills. If you're interested, you can have a good look.
This is from the Assumption Church in Emmitsburg, Iowa.
I wonder if it's still there. Another vintage book, Family Lives of the Saints. Oh, this one's really old. The pages have yellowed quite a bit. But some of these old books are really interesting. If it's in the public domain, maybe Kate could read it, but it's not. It's from 1978. Okay.
5 loaves and 2 fish.
Okay, the author is Francis Xavier Nguyen Van Thuan. I recognize his name. I think he's a saint, but it says he's venerable right now. I think he was a Vietnamese martyr. In my 9 years in solitary confinement, I celebrated Mass every day around 3:30, the hour of Jesus' agony and death. I was alone so I could sing the Mass as I wished, in French, Latin, or Vietnamese. Wow, I think that, that could be a really good, really good. A sleeper right here. There's some mystery items here.
Stuff on the side.
It looks like it might be like a dishwasher manual. Oh, maybe not. I think I know what this is. This is a children's catechism thing, Our Father's Mass, Our Father's House, because it comes with a Mass kit that you can put together. Does that sound right? I think we did this. And Kate, remember we had that Mass kit, and it gives you directions on how to build it, and my husband actually built it.
This is, what's on top is on the altar cloths.
Okay, yeah, my mom made the altar cloths, and it's to teach kids about everything, all the, the altar cloths and everything, that the paten and all of that's used on the altar. So, yeah, here we go. I think we still have this kit somewhere, so I'll have to look for it. Okay, so that's what that is. It wasn't that hard to put it all together, so if you have kids, that's a fun project. The Study Guide for the Fulfillment of All Desire by Ralph Martin, that is a book that our deacons use. Not the study guide, the actual book, and a lot of people say it's really good. I didn't know it came with a study guide, so wow, that could be really helpful. It also has something in it, which I don't know. Jesus in Spanish. Evidently, whoever had this book did not, use it to its full capacity because there's no writing in it, but that just makes it available for someone else.
Dr. Zhivago.
Okay, because why not? It's fine. Our church library will take any kind of donation. We'll sort through it. We'll get the books to the right home. This one is a nice hardcover copy with a ribbon marker. So there you go. Okay, and moving right along, we have The Wrath of God, The Days of the Antichrist. That seems to be an endlessly fascinating subject because we get so many books written by all kinds of people on this topic. This one looks completely brand new. It's Father Livio Fanzaga, the radio priest from Italy. I've never heard of him, but I'm not Italian. It was written in 1997. Okay, it has a tie-in to that other book, and author Vladimir. Remember, he's around here somewhere. Okay, so this book is mentioning this guy, so probably the same person donated it. I see a book that I've enjoyed in here, and that is Humility Rules by Father Weta. So he was supposed to come and speak at our church last fall, but then we had the hurricane, and that had to be postponed. But this is a really fun book full of short, easy lessons about how to be more humble. And it has also illustrations in it. So I like this book.
Then Trustful Surrender to Divine Providence.
We get a lot. Yeah, we get a lot of those donated. And Born to be King by Dorothy Sayers. Okay. Oh, yeah. She was a friend of Tolkien and C.S. Lewis. She was an Oxford graduate. I don't think that I have read much of her work. So this could be interesting. I don't know. If you've read this one, let us know down in the comments. Did you like it?
The Practice of the Presence of God.
Oh, Brother Lawrence, that is such a good book. That's a really good one.
And The Practice of the Presence of God.
Okay. Oh, you know what? This looks like these were pulled from the library because they were duplicates. Okay.
And The Practice of the Presence of God.
Okay, so yeah. You can see how popular it is. Yeah. We get these donated a lot, but it is really good if you've never read it. Short.
Pierced by a Sword.
Oh, Bud McFarlane.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a part of a trilogy of Catholic fiction that's very polarizing. Some people love that. Some people hate it. Some people think it's too racy. I read the trilogy like when I was in college, and it was, definitely not G-rated. So I wouldn't care to go back and reread them, but there you go. This one has St. Ambrose in it. Exposition of the Christian Faith, written by St. Ambrose. So, this looks like it might be a classic reprint. No, it's Lighthouse Publications 2018. So, wow, you could just read the writings of St. Ambrose. It's so cool that we have the writings of those early church fathers. Is he an early church father, or is he too late? Like, he's Augustine and Ambrose, and they're doctors of the church, but are they too late to be early church fathers?
I think a little.
I don't know.
Catholic and Christian, an explanation of commonly misunderstood Catholic beliefs.
There are a lot of books written about that because sadly, so many people they don't want to take the time to research it. And if you try to tell them what Catholics really believe, they don't want to believe you. The parochial vicar is here. He's going to pick out some reading, Okay, here you
Study
go. Yes.
commonly misunderstood
Maybe he'll write
beliefs.
a book someday. We don't know. Okay.
And then last but not least is not a book.
It's not a book. I have no words.
It's the awkward family photos game.
Okay, because we might want that in the church library. Okay, we've got to look at some of the awkward. I can't resist. Oh my goodness. Some awkward family photos. All right. Okay, here we go. Like that. Here's somebody with Colonel Sanders. Okay, Christmas with your pet monkey. Who donated this? Oh gosh, when it's Easter season and no one cares. Oh, well, this one, we'll just end. This is a good one. Picture with your cat. We can get behind that one. Okay, well, I don't think we need to keep this in the church library, but, thanks for the thought, whoever donated it. So our bin is empty. We definitely had some unusual things donated. It's wild that Liturgy of the Hours is in the same bin as awkward family photos. So I'm not sure.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them.
One of my favorites from this is the St. Francis comic book. That's really cool. Yeah. I would say this was definitely a bin of unusual finds.
So that was bin number 13.
Lucky number 13.
Woohoo.
We're going to process these. We're going to get them out of the house. So they're going to go in our declutter count. There must be 100 books here. It feels like it. Yeah. So
anyway, we hope you enjoyed the ride. Thank you for coming with us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.